mình đây khoa chỉ có cái khoa đấy anh phải lõm tạm ăn ban thôi thấy nhá mà khoa đấy rồi bạn ban si ban 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 remember one is a story that you can learn about from one of the grasshopper and also the ant. The ant keep working so hard every day, saving all the food. Even during rainy season, ant prepare food already. Compare the grass, grasshopper totally different. It keeps singing every time without spend much time finding food to keep for themselves during the rainy season at all. And the same thing, if you try your best to earn the knowledge, the real knowledge for yourself in the future, you will not be hungry at all. Như là mình đánh bài vậy. Và dương mình phương cao chứ có dương ai mình cầm định ba business của ai bạn. Như vậy. Bây giờ ăn chừng này tiết nó ba mình trên này, chắc là nó là video bánh hà. Rồi mai giờ lại đến nhập đa mà. Thôi okay. Another one. He is one of those people who are always willing to try new things. What does it mean, one? Yeah. Try new things all the time. Chúng ta tới bằng chi trăm còn lột bị lửa nung chân tới, chúng ta lột bị lửa spin chuột quả chân tới. Okay, try new things. Okay, yeah. Cái đó là đăng cái này okay, yeah. Cho mình thua ấy mấy từng ngọt. Yeah. Mấy thằng ngọt nếu bây giờ lội mưa lỗ dạ okay dạ lội mưa lỗ ok bên này cái crop đó dạ có 24 27 này tại này tuần khai dạ vậy mũi dạ okay done. Now developing conversation, giving impression. I think it is another one that you can use. Okay, I would like to teach you about the wood. Okay, how do we use wood? Can we continue to wood, everyone? Yeah. Can we start wood? Or wait for next week? Tôi cái này hay. Và nặng là cái bọn mà họ bóng ra lưới vậy mà. Funny, yeah.
Next week, teacher.
Next week. Next weekទៀតគេឡើងធ្វើអីគេមកមកធ្វើអីឡើងមកធ្វើអីឡើងថ្ងៃនេះ
Midterm.
Midterm មិនស្រួលទេណា
មកវិញស្រួលណាស់ត្រូវការពេលច្រើនហ្នឹងហើយចា
ខ្ញុំឲ្យតែ90នាទីទេអត់ដឹងទេប្រយ័ត្នតិចសង្សារខដាច់អីអូទីជើដាច់ហើយដាច់រីឌូណាដាច់វានឹងរីឌូប្រយ័ត្នណាអ្នកគ្នានៅពេលប្រើហ្នឹងយ៉ាតោះឥឡូវយើងសាកនេះទីមើលទៅប្រហែល slide ទេនេះ7 slide តែតោះអាចចប់ហើយតោះមុនយើងចាប់ដើមខ្ញុំមកវាបាក់យេស៊ុយប្រឡងចេញអាហ្នឹងទៅវាចប់ហើយនេះ Okay, how do we use wood, one? Funny? Chị bà là anh ơi mà kia rồi. Yeah. Nhưng tay nhận thứ bắp sơ lại nhưng thế vậy. Writing pi hồi ha sập pi hao giờ. Anh ơi. Funny cũng phải giờ ấy thế, nhưng chưa đã sang nhưng ai thưa bạn, để có bên trăng. Okay, so how do we use wood, one? Let's move. So wood can be used as a habitual activity in the past. You see here, we can use wood to describe a person's habitual activity in the past. Yeah, let's say every morning we would go for a walk along the beach. You see, we can use wood for past activity, past habit activity. Yeah, and after wood we normally use action verb, not stative verb. Remember one? This use is not possible with state verbs. You see here. We don't say we would own a house in the mountains, but we say we used to own a house in the mountain. So we use used to instead of would here, because own is a stative verb. Okay. Another point, you can use would with annoying behavior. So we can use would to express annoyance or irritation at things that are happening now. There's usually a saying that this typical or not very surprising. Let's say you would say that, you say something again, that guy keeps saying that again, and you notice he or she would say that again. So you would say that. You say you can use would say, yeah, something like that, okay? It is a typical of you and it's annoying. Yeah. Wouldn't you just know it? Yeah, I knew that would happen. It's annoying. See again. You see, with annoying behavior, you can use would plus infinitive here. Yeah. Another point. Later future, even in narrative. In the past, actually, when you say in narrative, would is used in past narrative to refer to a later future events. See, reported form or will. Let's say the example here one. In New York, he met the woman who would later become his wife. You see, would become later his wife. So you mention would in this case to refer to the past even in narrative or in descriptive way. Yeah. Okay, like I say. Okay. Yeah. Okay, you can use would. Now with unspoken of if clause. You see, unspoken if clause here. We can use would to talk about situation where an if clause is understood but not spoken, or expressed in some other way. See here, you wouldn't believe who I have just met if I told you, but we don't use if clause here. Why? It is understood already. It is if conditional. It is conditional. You see, you wouldn't believe who I have just met if I told you, but you don't have to say if clause here. Why would anyone want to live there if they could avoid it? You see, why would anyone eat that food if they could avoid it? You see, you can use. Yeah. How would you feel about going to the cinema if I ask you? You see, but we don't use if clause here. Why don't you take an exam? You'll pass easily if you took it. You see, you can use this one. You would pass it easily. Okay, được là fail to take the exams. Chứ bác lo nhóm from job nó cũng luôn đấy. Okay. Nhưng đấy đến 90 minutes thôi nha, I feel successfully nha. Some kind internet being stable on chứ ấy, đã hình vậy. I know why your picture is upside down nha. Trung môn bao đấy. Trung môn bao cái nữa, upside down vậy. Môn cũng trên bị trung mặt được.
bật ơi rồi.
Yeah, bên tay cũng picture dưới đó mình tới upside down vậy. Oh yeah. Yeah, năng rồi. Đúng trong vần bốc tam này. Mà là trung môn gần cư đây. Okay. Yeah. Another you cho cái bà đấy, ai cho bà đây là okay. Another one, yeah, you can see. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that if I were you. You see, you don't have to say I wouldn't do that if I were you, but you don't have to say if I
Anh search conditional.
were you.
That's second
You can
conditional.
delete if case, yeah. Okay, then you can use would in if clause for second conditional or third conditional. Okay, second conditional, something is unreal in the present time. I would do that if I were you. See, that's second conditional. Okay, yeah. They would have been alive if they had put on that seatbelt. But what happened? They did die. They did die, for example. Yeah. This is the example that you can use to get the conditional. Yeah, it would. Okay, so a lot of example here. You see here. You wouldn't do that, would you? If you had the choice. Yeah. I wouldn't worry about it if I were in that situation. Yeah, just like some of you on the ferry across the river. The consequences of such a storm would be serious if it happened. Yeah, would be serious. Under the proposal, salary would increase if the proposal became fact. This one we call what one? Second conditional. Just imaginary. Yeah, imagination. It would be great to see you again if you wanted to. See? Just imagination. It would be good to stop and have a coffee. If we stop, it would be good. You see? Yeah, this one refers to second conditional. Another way that you can use would for being willing. Would can be used to describe what people are willing to do. This can also be seen as including an unspoken condition. You see here, Tony would lend you his car if you ask him. Talking about willing, yeah, willingness. Only a real fan would pay much, yeah, pay that much for a tickets. Yeah, a real fan only. If you're not a real fan, you will not pay that much money to attend the football match or the concert at all. Yeah, because some people they're gonna pay a lot of money to attend the soccer match, and they might say, "Why you pay a lot of money to attend the soccer match?" Because you are the big fan of that team.
Big Bang.
Okay, yeah. Okay, another one you can use will for refusal. You see, refusal. We use wouldn't to describe a past refusal, to deny. Let's say she was upset because I wouldn't speak to her. You see, refuse to talk to her. This is the meaning. Second, inanimate object can also refuse to do things. Let's say the door refused to open. You can say, yeah, you can use another word. Okay, refused. My car refused to start. Not my car would refuse to start, but you can say the door refused to open. My car refused to start. So you use the word refuse to do something. Yeah. Dạ nó đi ở lán ở chén thì mới tới. Okay, bao thuyết chén. I can't open the door. The door cannot be open. Or you can say the door refused to open. Enough. The tape is out of order. The bắt đào đi. Nó như khôi bà đây. Như thế này. Các nó ở nước bia. The water tape doesn't flow. Ủa tao ở đại mà chọc ngon chưa. Okay. Yeah. Clear này. Có một cru kìa. Okay, another point. You can use it for polite requests. So requests become more polite the more distant they are. Would make a request more distant. Let's say, would you help me with my homework? I can help you through explanations. I can help you through explanation, but I would not help you. I would not help you do that assignment. Yeah, but you can help explain them. Okay. ជួយគាត់ទៅបញ្យល់បានហើយកុំជួយធ្វើឲ្យគាត់ខ្លះខ្ជិលឡើយមកឲ្យចំណាយមើលតិចមកឲ្យចម្លើយ Don't copy one when you do the midterm. I found any one copy any single word the same. Most of you we got zero. អ្នកខ្លះ copy ពីអ៊ីនធឺណិតមកដាក់ឲ្យខ្ញុំអានទៀតតែអោប្រេសអាមិនប្រយោជន៍ដូរបាត់អត់មានដូរប្រយោគណាសោះ Yeah, zero. એટલે automatically អានេះជួយមិញទៅហើយគោភ្លៀងមិនក៏ទុកគាត់មិនបានដែរអត់ក៏ទៅតាមទម្រួលទៅលេខយកពីអ៊ីនធឺណិតដាក់ឲ្យឯងអានចង់ដឹងថាសភានេះទៅសេបានប៉ុន្មានយល់បានប៉ុន្មាន topic ហ្នឹងបាច់ញាក់ខ្លួនទេយេវាជាការពិតយេ Okay. Yeah, would you mind helping me? Yeah. Would it be alright if I left early? You can leave if you finish the midterm. Another point, you can use would to refer to the more tentative the request. The more distant it becomes. You see, you don't think you would be able to help me with this, do you? You can use okay. Yeah. You can use a more tentative, more distance, not really direct. When you use would, remember. Okay. Another point, you can use would for polite request beginning if you would. You see, if you would come this way, I'll take you to the director office. You see, you can use would in if clause here. Yeah. Okay, you can use would imagine, think, hope, expect, suppose. Would imagine, think, hope, suppose plus person plus mind are used when the speaker is not completely certain what another person feel or does. See, when you think, when you consider somebody, when you're not sure about somebody think or does, you can use this structure or this pattern. I would imagine that you might find John a bit difficult to work with. So you're not so sure. So when you use this structure, this pattern, the other speaker might, of course, they're gonna understand that you're not sure about the information at all. Okay, this pattern. Yeah, you can use this pattern. When you are not sure with what's, with something or someone does or feel. Yeah, you can use this pattern. Yeah. Okay, you can say, I would imagine that, yeah, I would imagine that you might find John a bit difficult to work with, yeah. We would hope we might complete the project before the end of the month. You see, you're not sure. Yeah, we understand about that one. Another point, you can use another pattern, would hope, would expect, plus to infinitive. Okay? With possible, when you hope that you would do something, you see, we hope to complete the project before the end of the month. Yeah. See, after hope expect you with to infinity here. Yeah, the same meaning here one. Okay, another point. I would prefer. So I would prefer refer to immediate situation. Normally when you respond to the order, when you go to the restaurant, you see, I would like some coffee now. I think I prefer tea, you see. You're gonna respond immediately. You can use would prefer, would like. You can use like and prefer refer to the general state, you see. I don't like war film. I prefer romantic comedies. You don't have to use would prefer one. Yeah. When you refer to general states, yeah. Another point, we say we would prefer it if blah 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 unreal past. When we say what we want to happen, let's say I would prefer it if you didn't wear shoe inside the house. You see, បើសិនយកពាក់ឲ្យជើងចូលក្នុងផ្ទះខ្ញុំកាន់តែល្អហ្មងអានេះខ្មាស់គេបើគេនិយាយ view នឹងមកយេបើសិនជាអ្នកឯងអត់ពាក់ឲ្យជើងចូលក្នុងផ្ទះខ្ញុំវិញកាន់តែល្អមែនតើណាអា shame មែនតើអូខេអូងាប់យ៉ាអ្នកខ្លះគេនិយាយប៉ុណ្ណឹងអត់ជិះក្បាលទៀតអូខេនិយាយថាឲ្យជើងនៅមុខហ្នឹងអូខេយ៉ាអូខេកន្លែងនេះបញ្ញត្តិណាយ៉ា the meaning វាយ៉ា imply អូខេយ៉ា Okay, another structure that you can use for one is say would then you like to know. This is an idiom we use when we refuse to give someone information. If you refuse to give someone information, you can say wouldn't you like to know. You see another way. You see how much do you earn exactly? Wouldn't you like to know? So this structure you provide to refuse, okay, to give information to someone asking about the salary. Yeah, a lot of Cambodian people might ask you about the salary. How much you earn a month? Wouldn't you want to know? You can say this sentence. Okay, to refuse giving information. Yeah, to give information or to deny giving information. Yeah. យើងសុខម៉ៃចូលចិត្តសួរពីប្រាក់ខែម៉ានអូខេតែម៉ាហើយមានសង្សារប្រមាណហើយវាស្ផានីយ៉ាអូខេនៅលឹងទេអញ្ចឹងទៅស្អីទេ Yeah, wouldn't you want to know? Yeah, wouldn't you want to know? So you can say, yeah. Baik apa ya? You can say this sentence, yeah. Yeah, I'm sure you would like to know about, but I'm not going to tell you. See, this is the meaning. Wouldn't you like to know? You can say this. Yeah, that's it. Okay, I think maybe that's all. Yeah. About would. Alright. Stop. ឥឡូវយើង break សិនទៅហើយម៉ោង5ម៉ោង7 10នាទីយើងចាប់ផ្ដើម15ហ្នឹងណាយ៉ា
អត់តម្លាក់មុនឲ្យបន្តិចទេ
ដូចទៅមិនរួចទេតម្លាក់មុនចា Wouldn't you want to know រៀនព្រាមចេះភ្លាមវិញហ៎ Yeah, wouldn't you want to know? Yeah. Yeah, រៀនព្រាមយើងចេះតែ practice វិញអូខេដើម្បីឲ្យចេះយ៉ាងនេះ Yes, funny. Oh, okay. So you have a 15-minute break, everyone. Oh, yeah, 7:15. We're gonna start, okay? And then I'm gonna drop link for you guys. I'm gonna turn on the link for you guys, so that you can access both in Telegram and your Google Classroom. So let's have a short break, everyone. You can go to bathroom, eat something, okay? Yeah, please. Yeah. Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye bye. Yeah. I will drop the link, the Zoom link too.